All right, so hello all. We are back here at the cards today, and I decided to use Kali, this beautiful oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. Brings about a lot of really interesting energy to the space, and Kali helps us navigate through the darkness. And I feel like sometimes that's exactly what we're doing, right? We're navigating through things that just don't seem quite clear. And then again, we have this deviant moon in honor of the moon this week. I obviously have a whole bunch of little things here that I don't like. So let's dive in. So that's interesting because I always say that everything in a reading happens for a reason, and maybe that's the first step, is clearing away all the things that we don't like, that kind of creates a little bit more of an opening around what is making us happy. So beautiful, Kali, thank you for bringing in this energy to the reading today to help us step in and find a pathway closer to what we were meant for in this world. So we have Blue Tara. So she's another goddess. Chaos will give way to higher order of love. Let there be peace in your heart. As Blue Tara looks to her right, gazing towards the future, she sees a vision of your peaceful, protected, and authentically expressive future. Wow, I love it. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, and secure in the destiny now unfolding to you. I feel like that is a beautiful, answer. We're not going to hear, oh, you need to be a nurse or you need to be a teacher. We're not going to hear that, because what the universe is it's not that specific, because there are many different gifts that you have that can be expressed through different opportunities. So this is saying to let there be peace. And that was the year that I asked for this year. I create a mandala every year, and I asked this year for it to be a year of peace for me and everyone. So that's what it's saying. So isn't it interesting that we, I believe that. Ask for what you need, and if it was meant for you, it will be. And I feel like that was meant for us. So the Emperor, what an amazing card to come out, because the Emperor is that masculine, that doing side of us, that side where we know who we are and we have knowledge and wisdom about the world around us and what the expectations are. So it's beautiful that that came into play. And isn't it interesting? All these cards have this kind of weird look on their face, a little angry. But this couldn't be any easier, any more beautifully depicted. We have somebody sitting up at night, and these are the swords, right? The swords energy is about communication, thoughts, things like that. And this kind of feels like the little bit of a devil energy on the shoulder, right? And they're laying, instead of sleeping, all the thoughts are going back and forth. That's why the swords are going one way or the other. And so swords representing the thoughts, it's about something keeping us up at night, right? And we have this 4 energy, and this is the major arcana. So this is the main influence beside Blue Tara, and saying chaos will give way to higher order and love. So in the middle of all of this, we're worried. That's what it looks like. We're worried. We're worried about everything. We're worried that it's not going to work out right. We're worried that maybe we'll never find what was meant for us, or maybe it's about money, or maybe it's about family, or maybe it's about the state of the world and politics. But that's what this is. And it's coming face to face with the Emperor. And you can read this in so many different ways. I feel like this is this worry that you've had over becoming who you were meant to be. We're going to have to come up face to face with what does that look like and what does that mean. And it's like when we get lost in thought, going back and forth, we are just lost. That's the darkness that I was talking about. You keep going back and forth between should I, shouldn't I? Is this right? Is this wrong? Is he or isn't he? Is she or isn't she? All of that just keeps you in this spiraling loop. And as we all know, because you're here at the channel, is there's a lot of information out there. And we're drawn to information based on where we are. So if you're in this state, you're going to get frightening information. If you're in this state, you're going to get clarity. You're going to get things to help you move forward. So this is saying, look at what it is that you're worried about. What is it that you can let go of? What thoughts are controlling your movements moving forward? Because this is the 10. We have 6, 9, 10. This is the ending of like needing to, when the 10 comes out, it's the ending of one thing, the beginning of another. And this is the ending of the wanting. It's the ending of needing anything to be different. The ending of maybe needing more money because now we've received it. The ending of finding that community because we're now in the community. The ending of, feeling lack, like we have to hide who we are, right? Because it's here. We have a major arcana card. We have this thinking card deep in the middle because it is standing, is what I'm hearing, or it is coming between you being authentically who you were meant to be and all of the abundance that is here for you. And it says in the blue tarot card is that if you can get out of this, let there be peace in your heart and allow yourself to feel what it feels like to have this, to be this confidence, not this. Be confident, be aware, be in your masculine energy. I always talk a lot about the divine feminine energy, but this is masculine energy, about standing in who you are, standing in for what is right. So I'm going to read Blue Tarot again. Chaos will give way to higher order of love. Let there be peace in your heart. Blue Tarot looks to her right, gazing forward, just like the Emperor here. Gazing forward, this one is gazing backwards, worrying about what was or what may never come to be. She sees a vision of your peaceful, protected, and authentically expressive future. That's what I asked for today. It's here. Standing between it is just your belief of things that are not it. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, and secure in the destiny now unfolding for you. So get out of your head, step into your power, and receive the abundance. Receive that nurturing, grounded space that is rightfully yours. And that's what I would love you to hold on to as we go into this weekend. So thank you so much for joining me here at the Art of the Oracle. If you like the channel, give it a thumbs up. And I'd love to have you as a subscriber. So hit that subscribe button. Let me know if there's any reading that you'd love to hear. Like today was the question around, who are we? Where are we going? What are we meant to do in this world? And just hold on, it's coming. And like I started out with the session, just clear away all the things, all the chaos and the clutter, and it will become clear. And the chaos and the clutter may be your thoughts. Thank you so much for being here. Have an amazing day. Bye now.